Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be ranking the top 10 best power forwards in NBA 2K22 MyTEAM. The way that I like to do my positional rankings is I like to rank them by if the player is able to play that position, not just the primary power forwards in the game. If they can play the power forward position, whether they're a primary center, primary small forward, or a primary power forward, if they have power forward eligibility, I will include them on this list. And the reason that I do that is because I personally, and I know a lot of other people, run players who aren't, for example, power forwards at the power forward position, at least primary power forwards at the power forward position. That's the same thing for basically every other position. If they can run at that position, they should be included in that positional ranking because people are often going to use players who are not at their primary position. It's very, very common. So that's just the way that I like to do my rankings. And also, before we hop into this video, if you haven't, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 2,500 subscriber mark on the channel. I'm uploading every single day, and I would really appreciate your support if you haven't already, if you do hit that subscribe button. Without further ado, let's hop right into it and start off with number 10, who is Glenn Robinson. Glenn Robinson is a guy who I think is a very, very solid card. Obviously, that's the first thing I'll say about Glenn. I feel like every card on this list can be used at a competitive level and have success with, and they all have a very good role to play. Glenn Robinson's a 95 offense, 87 defense card, 6'7 with 7'1 wingspan, which admittedly is not great height for the power forward position, but at this point in the year, I don't feel like it's bad at all. Hot spots from 3 out of 5 spots for outside the 3-point line. 5 Hall of Fame badges are fearless finisher, putback boss, set shooter, volume shooter, and off-ball pest. Cannot get the clamps badge, but that's the only really major badge that I would say that he can't get. Comes with a lot of good shooting badges. I guess he doesn't get chef either, but he can get blinders, he can get sniper, he can get things like that. And then comes with gold bullet passer, gold quick first step, gold bailout, a bunch of good gold shooting badges, a bunch of good gold finishing badges like the posterizer badge. Can get, no, I think he already has limitless takeoff. Where does he get? Does he? No, he can get limitless takeoff. I'm sorry. And he can get like the intimidator, interceptor, pick dodger, pickpocket badges like that as well. Solid all around defensive player, 90 driving dunk, good shooter, 85 speed and excel with an 84 speed with ball. Just a really well-rounded card with a great jump shot as well. It's the exact same jump shot that Granger has. It's one of those phenomenal bases. Base 29 is one of the best jumpers in the game every single year. Not a great dribble style, so he's not going to be a great dribbler, but at the power forward position, I don't feel like that's a crucial thing for a power forward to be able to do, but he's got good athleticism and just a really all-around very solid card. The lack of clamps and a little bit of him being undersized does hurt his value just a bit, but he still does deserve to be a top 10 power forward in the game. At number 9, I'm going with Granger, who is a very similar card to Glenn Robinson. In all honesty, I feel like I might be underrating this Granger card just a bit, and if that is the case, feel free to let me know that you disagree with me in the comments below. But that being said, I have Granger at 9. He's 96 offense, 86 defense, 4 hotspots from outside the 3-point line, 6'9 with a 7'1 wingspan, so he's just a slightly bigger Glenn Robinson. 4 Hall of Fame shooting badges, some really good shooting badges. Also comes with gold blinders, deadeye sniper, bronze limitless spot if they can be upgraded. He can get chef, so he gets all the shooting badges you need. He can get the quick first step badge as well. And additionally, defensively, he can get the badges that you need, badges like clamps, interceptor, intimidator, rim protector, rebound chaser, things like that. Just a very well-rounded card to run at the power forward position. He's got solid-ish defensive stats. They're not great, but you put a shoe, you get a coach boost, things like that. That will help him. And then solid driving dunk, great shooter, good athleticism at the power forward position. And the fact that he can get all those important badges like a chef, like a clamps, interceptor, intimidator, things like that, make this card very, very elite, especially when you badge him out. Same jump shot as Glenn Robinson with even better shooting stats and badges. It is amazingly easy to green. One of the better shooters, one of the best shooters in the game right now. Really, really well-rounded card. I'm very high on this Granger card, even though I do have him at number 9. I do not think he's worth locking in, but still a very, very solid card. At number 8, I have Larry Bird, another guy who I think is a really solid card and not worth the lock-in. Larry Bird, the thing about him that prevents him from being, I feel like, one of those elite top-tier power forwards in the game is how slow he is. 77 speed and excel, 75 speed of ball, just not a fast card. But overall, really good card. 6'9 with 7-foot wingspan, 3 hotspots from outside the 3-point line, 5 hoffs, including 3 shooting badges, including catch and shoot, corner specialist, set shooter, Hall of Fame bullet passer, Hall of Fame hustler. Some nice Hall of Fame badges on this card. He gets a bunch of good defensive badges. He can get like quick first step and things like that, but it's not even really worth putting it on him with his speed. I feel like not a great slasher either. 45 standing and driving dunk, elite shooter, and really nice defender as well at the power forward position. He can get the clamps badge. All his defensive badges can be upgraded to gold. He can get rim protector, chase down artist, interceptor, things like that as well. Just a really good card on the defensive end of the court, and as well as his ability to shoot the ball. Elite 3-and-D card, not going to be much of a creator at all. He's just not athletic enough for it, but his jump shot is super nice and easy to green as well. Elite 3-and-D card who is not going to give you much else on the court, and for that reason, I can't put him higher than number 8, despite the fact that I do think he is a very, very solid card. At number 7, you have Anthony Davis, and AD is a guy who I definitely have higher at the center position, which I will see very, very soon, but AD is really good at the power forward position as well. 94 offense, 95 defense, 6'10 with a 7'2 wingspan, one of the tallest players, if not the tallest player player on this list. 3 hotspots from outside the three-point line, 6 hoffs, including fearless finisher, postman technician, set shooter, intimidator, pogo stick, and rim protector. He's a really good interior defender, especially at the power forward position. Good shooter. 79 speed and excel is not great. 67 speed of the ball. He's going to be one of the worst playmakers on this list at the power forward position, but he's a really nice dunker. He's got a really nice jumper. He's a good defender. Well-rounded defender as well. He's got decent defensive stats on the perimeter as well. Doesn't get clamps and things like that, but he's a really nice defender on the perimeter as well. This 80 perimeter, 78 lateral is really, really solid, especially for a guy who's 6'10". He gets some playmaking badges like quick first step to add if you want to add those to him. And then shooting badges, he's solid as well. He's missing some shooting badges like a sniper, blinders, things like that, but still a really good shooter. His jump shot is very nice. And yeah, he's going to be the best interior big in all likelihood, I would say, on this list. A guy who is more of a prototypical like early 2000s power forward, and a really, really good card. AD plays power forward a lot in real life, primary power forward. Not a guy that I recommend running at the power forward position just because I feel like the meta recommends running him more at center. But that being said, really, really good card that I'm very high on and think is an elite card in my team. At number 6, and this is probably the highest ranked Amethyst maybe on any of these lists, to be completely honest, and that is, actually I don't think it is because I think I had Donovan Mitchell higher, but Josh Smith is super good. Josh Smith, 85 offense, 96 defense, 1 hot sauce from outside the three-point line is from the left corner, 6'9" with 7-foot wingspan, no shooting badges, and a 74 shot 3, which in previous years would mean that he's going to be very hard to shoot with. This year, that's not the case because of how easy it is to green. He's got a great jump shot, and he's really easy to green with. Also, elite defensive card. A lot of his defensive badges can be upgraded to gold. He can get some other ones like ankle braces and pickpocket as well. He gets playmaking badges like quick first step, bailout, and dimer, things like that as well. Elite defensive stats all the way around in the interior and the perimeter. Really nice rebounder. He's got like a 90 vertical, which helps with the rebounding as well, despite the fact that he doesn't have rebound chaser. Great slasher. His jump shot is really nice. Like I'm saying, 84 speed and excel with a 75 speed of the ball is not bad at all. Just a really well-rounded card. I'm super high on him. I feel like he plays defense at an incredibly high level. Rebounds phenomenally, despite having the not having the rebound chaser badge, and I like his release a lot. And I can shoot very consistently with him, despite the fact that he doesn't have the shooting badges. So a card that I am super high on. I think he's super elite. The Hall of Fame pogo stick badge, I think, is one of the more important defensive badges in the game as well on the interior, and just a really good card. I know statistically, at least on the offensive end of the court in terms of shooting and things like that, he may not be as good as some of the other cards that I have lower than him on this list, but I just feel like he plays so well. I'm so high on this Josh Smith card, and I think he really does deserve to be number 6 on this power forward list. At number 5, I have Chris Webber, who is the other like kind of center-ish power forward that I have on this list, and I like Chris Webber a lot. I think he is an elite card at the center position. I think he's pretty elite at the power forward position as well. 96 offense, 93 defense, 1 hot touch from outside the three-point line is that left corner, just like Josh Smith. 6'9" with a 7'3" wingspan. He's got a slightly bigger player build than Josh Smith, and has 6 Hall of Fame badges, which are grace under pressure, postman technician, break starter, post playmaker, hustler, and rebound chaser. That Hall of Fame rebound chaser, coupled with his 90 vertical, 90 offensive, and 93 defensive rebounding, means he's going to rebound the ball really, really well. Also an 85 driving dunk, 80 shot 3, 85 interior. Solid perimeter defensive stats. He can get the sniper badge, which is a really valuable badge, one of the most important shooting badges in the game. Already comes with catch and shoot as well. Solid finisher at the rim, really good standing dunk and a good driving dunk as well. He's a great playmaker for a center, solid playmaker for a power forward with the Hall of Fame the Hall of Fame break starter, gold bullet passer, and dimer, and glue hands, things like that. Does not get quick first step, which is one of the few badges that I'd wish he did get that he doesn't get, but he does get the clamps badge, the pogo stick badge, the intimidator badge. Those are 3 important badges to add to him, as well as the sniper badge, and then one more badge, maybe a posterizer or a limitless takeoff, things like that. But that being said, I am very, very high on this Chris Webber card. Think he is one of the best power forward options in the game, honestly, one of the best center options as well. Jump shot is not great in terms of what it looks like, but it's easy enough to green. Just a really good all-around card. Very high on Chris Webber. Think he definitely deserves his spot at number 5 on this list. At the number 4 spot, I'm going to go with LeBron James. I'm honestly very high on this LeBron card. I think he's really good. He is my backup power forward on my main God squad right now, but I think he is just a super good all-around card. Another guy who I feel like plays defense at an incredibly high level, one of, if not the best defenders on this list, in my opinion, just with the way his defensive animations are. He's got 93 offense, 90 defense, 6'9" with a 7-foot wingspan, super solid size at the power forward position, 250 pounds as well. Only comes with 4 Hall of Fame badges, which are bailout, dimer, needle threader, and chase down artist. list. And then a lot of silver badges. Some of those can be upgraded to gold, like the defensive badges. Some of his playmaking badges as well. Can't upgrade his shooting badges, but he does have a decent amount of shooting badges that help with the fact that his 3-point shot is a little bit low. So I definitely don't feel like I struggled to grind with him, especially on next gen. His jump shot is really good this year. On current gen, he has the same jump shot he's had in the past, which is not a great jump shot, but that being said, I feel like it's much easier to green this year, and I don't struggle to green it on current either. That being said, 85 driving dunk. He's LeBron, so he has amazing dunk animations. 91 speed and excel is some of the best on this list in terms of the speed, as well as the 86 speed of the ball. 87 perimeter with an 85 lateral quickness. LeBron also has elite defensive animations. Really, really good all-around defensive card, especially if you upgrade some of his defensive badges, add like a pickpocket and a hustler to him as well. He becomes an elite defensive card all the way around. Just a really good card. He's a decent rebounder. He's got a good vertical, decent rebounding stats. Very, very good card all the way around. He can create with the ball a little bit. The bailout and the dimer is super nice in terms of his ability to handle the ball and then distribute to his teammates. Just a really good card. Jump shot, again, like I said, on next gen, it's phenomenal. It's the best jumper LeBron has ever had. On current gen, not that great, but still very, very solid and very, very manageable. And just a really good card. One of the best on-ball defenders in the game as well. His statistics may not say that, but I promise you, LeBron on ball is super, super good. And he also is an elite slasher with LeBron James' dunk animation. So just a really good card. Deserves to be number 4 on this list. And at number 3, we have another brand new card, Paul Pierce and Chris Webber, who both came out yesterday. This Paul Pierce card is honestly shocking to me how good he wound up being. I did not expect him to be nearly this good. 97 offense, 88 defense, 4 hotspots out of 5 from outside the 3-point line. 6'7" and 6'10" wingspan is definitely undersized for the power forward position, but he has 6 Hall of Fame shooting badges, including blinders, catch and shoot, clutch shooter, difficult shots, slippery off ball, and set shooter. Also gold Deadeye, gold sniper, gold green machine, gold hot zone hunter. Doesn't get Sheffield limitless spot up. Those are the only 2 important shooting badges he doesn't have. Also an 80 driving dunk, elite shooting stats, solid speed with 83 speed, 83 excel, 79 speed of the ball, which isn't great, but definitely is not bad at all. Also a 91 perimeter, 91 lateral, really nice defensive stats, gold clamps and pick dodger. He can get the ball stripper badge, ankle braces, interceptor, rebound chaser, rim protector, all these different defensive badges if you want to upgrade some of those, as well as the quick first step badge as well. And his jump shot is really nice on current gen, although he does step in from the corners, and on next gen I don't think it's quite as good. But the thing that he has that nobody else really has is the quick dribble style, and I think the quick dribble style is honestly a very, very valuable thing that he has that a lot of people don't have. I just feel like he's a really, really good all-around card, and a guy who can give you a lot on the offensive end of the court, especially his ability to create that most cards won't have with that quick dribble style at the power forward position. Really, really good card. I believe again that he does deserve his spot at number 3 on this list. Coming in at number 2 on my list is Grant Hill, the guy that I had number 1 at the small forward position. And Grant Hill is a phenomenal 3-and-D. Well, really a defensive card with good slashing and playmaking ability as well. 4 Hall of Fame badges, 29 golds, 2 hotspots outside the 3-point line at the corners, 6'8" with a 6'11" wingspan, 95 offense, 93 defense. Has really good finishing badges, posterizer, unstrippable, acrobat, and fearless finisher. 93 speed and excel with an 88 speed of the ball and a 95 driving dunk. He is an absolutely incredible athlete at the power forward position. 83 shot, 3 good mid-range shooter as well. Defensive stats are really good. 93 lateral quickness is absolutely elite, and he's a really well-rounded card. He comes with the catch and shoot corner specialist and sniper badge, as well as hot zone hunter and green machine. From the corners, he is absolutely knocked down, and honestly, from other spots in the court, he's good as well. His jump shot is I don't feel like I struggled to green it this year the way that I kind of have in previous years. It is that Grant Hill jump shot, but I don't mind it at all this year. Playmaking wise, also really good. Gold bullet, passer, dimer, ankle breaker, quick first step, downhill, all those things. Silver handles, for days can be upgraded, unpluckable as well. Comes with gold ankle braces, clamps, interceptor, intimidator, hustler, pick dodger, pickpocket, pogo stick. Just a really complete card. Comes with the shooting badges, the defensive badges, the playmaking badges, and the finishing badges to be an elite power forward or small forward. The only reason that I have him at number 2 and not at number 1 is because I feel like Carmelo Anthony is better at power forward than he is at small forward for whatever reason, because I don't feel like the playmaking is quite as important at the power forward position. And Carmelo, while not being quite as good of a playmaker as a guy like Grant Hill, is I think a better overall pick and pop type guy at the power forward position. He is such an incredible offensive player that I just love him, and I think he is the best power forward in the game right now. 99 offense, 88 defense, 6'8" with a 7-foot wingspan, 4 out of 5 hotspots from outside the 3-point line, 7 Hall of Fame badges, including 6 as shooting, which are blinders, difficult shots, hot zone hunter, mismatch expert, rhythm shooter, volume shooter, and ankle breaker. Switch him onto a taller power forward, he's going to shoot over them with the mismatch expert. Just a really good card. Gold limitless spot up, green machine, dead eye, catch and shoot. Lucky number 7 sniper, silver shep can be upgraded. You can upgrade every badge on this card and also give him every badge in the game. Upgrade his defensive badges like the clamps, intimidator, pick dodger. Upgrade his other defensive badges from bronze to gold. Just make him an incredible all-around card. Defensively, he plays better than his stats would say. He's an incredible shooter, really good speed and acceleration, speed of the ball, solid dunker with an 85 driving dunk. Such a well-rounded card. He can play make at a good level. He shoots the ball at an incredible level and plays really good defense as well, and finishes the ball at a high level. Jump shot's super nice, easy to green. Really like it. He doesn't shoot corner threes. Super consistent on current gen, but he shoots them more than in previous years. And on next gen, that issue is fixed, just like with LeBron. And I think he is the best power forward in my team right now. I think you're going to see most every competitive player right now running him at that starting power forward position, and I am one of them. I think he's just that good of a power forward right now, and deserves his spot at #1 on the power forward list. So that is going to do it for this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, let me know what you think of my list. Who did I rank too high? Who did I rank too low? Who did I leave off this list that you think might have deserved a spot? And finally, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Again, tell me push towards that 2,500 subscriber mark on the channel. We'll be back more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.